much better. It's Monday morning. My seat's airing up. That was fun. I gotta clean the truck out. I said I was gonna do it this weekend, and the baby didn't want to sleep, and so I was gonna do it last night, and it just didn't work out. So, I'm in the truck this morning, and I have a few minutes left here, and I do have to get this cleaned out today, because I get my new protege today. So she's never driven a dump truck before. She is a truck driver. She has about a year experience driving LTL, but she's always wanted to get into dump trucking, and I'm going to teach her. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be, I've never taught anybody from knowing nothing to, you know, being a complete truck driver, complete dump truck driver. I've only ever taught people, like, you know, little snippets or like little things that I've learned over the years, you know. So she's a blank canvas, and I get to teach her everything. So obviously, me living in a pigsty of a truck this week, or this last week, isn't gonna work for having two people in here. So, like, I got coffee cup and like all of this stuff. So all this is gonna have to go. My lunchbox is down here, so I'm gonna have to condense the things I want to keep in here into my lunchbox to make room for her and her stuff, and just all around get used to sharing my truck for a while. So here we go. Okay, spare sweatshirt's gonna have to stay because it's raining and I might need it. I think it'll probably fit behind my seat though. Take these in the house and just be done with that. And my vacuum that I haven't gotten out yet, should probably use it this coming weekend or one night this week, but I think I'm going to put it back in the house for now. And the rest of the stuff over here is camera stuff. So tripod that's apparently falling apart. Okay, real quick before we go, I have a sweatshirt, safety vest, and a couple of ticket books for her. Put that stuff in the truck and be on our way. I don't know when she's gonna meet up with us, but it'll be a little bit later. She's gotta go to the office this morning. All right, guys, so this is officially my last load by myself. I'm gonna be getting my new trainee on the next round, and I think she's gonna be with me for a few weeks, so it's gonna be exciting. I've never done this before. I'm a little bit nervous. I want to be an airline pilot, but so I'm gonna have you control this. So
you might have to drop that booster axle. I can try it though.
Okay, so we turn the PTO on, and then go ahead and lower the axle. Is this yeah, it's on. 1 second, I'm teaching her how to do it.
Timber, I didn't know you were teaching. How you been?
We're here for 9 tons of 5/8.
Really good.
I don't
do
So,
this one, right?
nope. We keep this one shut and we just lower that one so that it's, there we go. Good job.
Working class, truck 13 coming on for a lightweight.
Yeah, I have the truck parked at home right now and we're working up in Stanwood.
Is that good?
Yep. So, I figured that if I can get you to, like, I can show you the controls and get you to do the controls while you're in the passenger seat, it'll make it easier for you when you're actually in the driver's seat, and it will be more, I guess.
There'll be some muscle memory there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have you do all the controls today. So I'll drive the truck. I mean, obviously I'm right here, so I can tell you if it's wrong. But so yeah, you just click the PTO on, and then you lower it until it's easier from this side because it's all set up for this side. But until it's about even or a little bit below the sideboards.
Which pile's the 5/8 clean again? Take your second right and go straight to the back. Oh, yeah, 10-4.
How are you doing, Jason?
Well, I'm doing not too bad. Beginning to get a little bit of a complex that you guys haven't been in here in a while.
Well, it's because everybody except for Wayne is parked up in Stanwood. We're not avoiding you. So he has a scale in the loader.
Oh, okay.
And so what he's doing there, when he lifts up the bucket, he's weighing it. And so that's why before you get loaded, a lot of times the loader lifts the bucket up multiple times as he's trying to get an accurate weight. And then that's why when he lifted it up, waited a second, and then realized there's too much and tips them out. Those are all things that I've learned over the years without being told. And I'm like, what is he doing?
There you go.
Thank you. We'll be back. We're going to be hauling probably all day.
Or see you in a bit.
Should I do anything with the max?
Because it's such a short drive over there, we're just going to let it dangle. Sometime, if I have to drive far or it's really bumpy, I'll lift it up and not let it dangle. But you don't want to drive around with it dangling like that, but just over here is fine. So to get on the scale, you do have to hug this side. There's a lot of people that come in and out of here that like to stay to the right when they're coming in or going out. But it seems like the people that have been doing this a long time just automatically switch sides because everybody knows that you have to get onto this scale, you need all of this space. So, and then this driveway, we try to leave it open. It's not a big deal. It used to be really, like, there was a lot of trucks in and out, but it doesn't seem to be that way anymore. So, I'll do the talking on the first load on the radio, and then I'll let you do it just to get practice.
Okay.
And you don't have to be scared because I'll tell you exactly what you need to say. And Debbie doesn't mind if you just don't say it also. Like, she prefers if you do, but if you don't, she doesn't mind. And I don't remember the job number, so I gotta look it up. Oh, it's 20.
Yeah, good morning. You too, man.
So it was our first job of 20. So then also there's like a lot of cars and trucks and stuff that come in and out of here, so try not to block this. That's why we're staying on this side. brake for you, or you just, if you wait a really long time, maybe just say something. I just usually wait for all the trucks to either leave or leave me some room. So this one's pretty narrow too. So just like the one that we were on yesterday, I just watch the sides really, really closely. Pelco DT9 coming on the scale with gravel borrow for Founders Hall 2001. See that person? Oh, maybe not. So our scale's off. Did you see how we were 82,000 when we were a little bit further back? Okay, so our PTO is on. Let's get over these bumps. And then I'll let you lean over here, and the first thing that we do after we get loaded and we get off the scale, we don't need to hear them anymore. First thing that we do is we put our drops down. So you can reach over here and you can put them down. They're numbered. They look like drop axles. So it goes the other way. There you go. And then this one? Yep. And then we just wait for them to get down and get to pressure, which they go up to pressure pretty. Yeah, they're pretty close. Yeah, these ones right here.
And then we turn the PTO off.
Nope. We want to lower the axle all the way to the ground.
I can't see it though.
That's okay. I know you can't see it. It's hard to see in the mirror for me also. So I'll let you know when it's on the ground. Okay, keep holding it. It's almost there. Okay, it's on the ground. And then so next, to get the beeping to stop, you dep, and then we want to put our tarp out. So the tarp, the up and out are the same thing. Up and out. And yeah. So that's gonna roll it all the way out. I don't the wording on the thing. So up and out.
Up and out.
So that means you're rolling it out. And there we go. It's all the way out. Perfect. Good to go.
Sweet. And then PTO stays
Yes,
on?
turn the PTO off. Good call.
I'm gonna keep saying PTO.
PTO?
Yes. PTO, right? PTO?
PTO? So this is the job that I smashed the tarp bar on. This is the first job I came to when I was first day that I drove this truck. So now when I turn that corner, I always roll the tarp in. So I'll have you roll the tarp in. So then down and in. So down, tarp. Yeah. It's hard to see it. It's upside down.
What's flaps?
That's the mud flaps. It's for paving. So when you back up to a paver, you can pull your mud flaps up so they don't get ripped off. I haven't had to do that. So tarp is in, and you can see it out the window right here when it's all the way in.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's all the way in. That's why you can't see it.
Oh, okay.
So then you can turn the PTO on, and the speed limit through here is 15. They don't want us going more than 10. So I'll slow down to turn the PTO on because it doesn't come on until you get below 5 miles an hour. So then you want to raise the axle, so that's that. Yep, there you go. And so we wait until it's off the ground and it's coming up. It's about halfway up now. And then we can wait till it's all the way up, and then you can pull up the drops that are under the body.
Okay.
And you just make sure you always do it in that order because you don't want to pull the drops up without lifting the axle off the ground.
So I think it's all the way up.
Yep.
And then turn these off.
Yep. And then we're going to turn our flashers on just because it's UW, and we're going to turn on our stuff there and pull in here.
Oh, Dee's making a delivery.
They're waiting for us. I don't know what the heck they've been doing. So the PTO is still on, and so we'll be able to. So what Matt is doing is telling us that we're gonna dump back there. He's going to. Usually, what they do is they turn and they put their toes where they want you to go, and they'll stand on either side trade, they have a tendency to not pay attention to trucks or equipment. So you have to watch for them, obviously. So I can't really see Matt anymore. I'm too close to the fence on this side. So, can you see him in the mirror at all? He's like standing there. With
I
his,
can if I lean forward, but then I'm probably my hand right. I can see his feet now.
there you go. Yeah, see, most of the time they just want you to aim for their toes. So go ahead and flip the gate open. He's already given us a sign to dump. So there you go. That's the gate. And then you can go ahead and lift up on the box.
Do I push this down?
Yes. So you gotta push that down and then pull the lever. Yeah, that way. Good job.
Doing it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna idle it up a little bit to speed it up because it goes super slow up if you don't, which is fine. If you want to dump it slow, that's totally fine. And so when you are dumping, you want to keep an eye on the person that backed you in if they're there. Because sometimes, a lot of times you dump without anybody watching you, just like doing the dirt, you know. But you want to watch them because sometimes they'll